Hi folks. Currently in Japan, Nihon, Tokyo, there's a World Cup series taking place for rugby. As a result, rugby teams from all over the galaxy are in Japan to participate in this monumental event. And one such team to participate that traveled to Tokyo was a military rugby team from the United Kingdom. And while in Tokyo, being the honorable men that they are, and they recognize the sacrifices that people in the military in various countries of the world engage in, offering their lives in defense of their country. So they made a trip to the Yasukuni Shrine in Tokyo. The Yasukuni Shrine honors the souls of Japanese military personnel who died in defense of their nation. It was established in the mid-1800s, and it's equivalent to Arlington National Cemetery outside of Washington, D.C., where we lay the bodies of military personnel serving our country from around the same time. Well, the Yasukuni Shrine has around 2.5 million souls, spirits, housed there for their dedication to their country. Well, because this rugby team from the United Kingdom, the military rugby team, paid their respects to other military men and women who died for their country, it created a bit of a controversy. Where? In the United Kingdom, where one particular newspaper decided to be critical about this rugby team visiting the war dead spirits housed in this shrine in Tokyo, and misrepresenting what the shrine represents. In essence, leading its readers to believe that this shrine honors war criminals. Really? Is that what it does? Let me tell you something. There's over 2.5 million souls honored at the Yasukuni Shrine. Approximately 14 of the 2.5 million were convicted at the war crimes trial after the Second World War, and their spirits are housed there. So because of those 14, you're supposed to ignore the other 2.5 million. And the legitimacy of them being classified war criminals is rather in question even till today. Now let's go to Arlington National Cemetery outside of Washington, D.C. That land was established as a military cemetery during and after the Civil War. So Union soldiers were placed there. You know who else is placed there? Confederate soldiers. The defenders of what? Slavery. Wait a minute. War crimes, slavery. Wouldn't you say there's an equivalency there? So how come there's no big protest about people visiting National Arlington Cemetery where those Confederate defendants of slavery exist, their bodies? Every time I go to Washington, D.C., I make it a point to go to that cemetery. And every time I've been to Tokyo, I made it a point to pay my respects at the Yasukuni Shrine. Now let's get back to those Brits who published that article. You should not be pointing the fingers at another country for which you deem to be an indiscretion. Let us examine this further. Alright, let us go to Google and type in the following. British massacre in, golly gee, look. Massacre in India, Afghanistan, America, Ireland, India again, Hong Kong, India, and South Africa. It looks like to me that the people in the United Kingdom have no place to be pointing their fingers at another country for past history. The criticism first should be towards your own country, and similar instances could be found with most countries around the world. So before you point to another country, please examine yours first. Thank you. See? When you point someone else, there's a few fingers pointing right back at you. Alright folks, to the British rugby team, the military one, thank you very much for showing your honor and your respect at the Yasukuni Shrine. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the nation you happen to be in. And God bless our good friends and trusted allies in the land of the rising sun, Nihonkoku, Japan. See ya. Hi folks. Well, here we are at Arlington National Cemetery, the other side of the Potomac from Washington, D.C. And this is the land that General Lee of the Confederacy, he owned it, but the Union took it over and made a big cemetery out of it. But guess what, kids? Look at that statue. That's a monument to the Confederacy, the CSA, the Confederate States of America. And I came here to get pictures, kids, so you can see that among here in Arlington Cemetery, where Union soldiers were buried, they placed a monument to the Confederacy. This is much like the Yasukuni Shrine in Tokyo. The Yasukuni Shrine honors the war dead, the Japanese war dead in their previous wars. And yet off to the side, they have a smaller shrine where they honor the souls and spirits of their enemies there also. See, kids? That's why I keep saying the similarity between our two nations. All right, we'll see you.